Life and Lifestyle. Another market recap today for September the 27th. This is round 45. Decided to try a little Native American flute music. I might rock this all week. Real relaxing. First thing first, you would like to learn from who I learned from, get the playlist. Check the merch. You got hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. Follow me on IG and Twitter. Alright, so today was the first day I tried my more focused trading style. If you recall from last week, I was noticing that a lot of my trades were getting away from me because I was spending too much time watching other trades. So I decided to increase my discipline level and limit myself to no more than 6 trades at a time, with the potential 3 outliers if they come up, but they have to be good. So today's watch list was Palantir, Cisco, Viacom, Boston Scientific, HP, Walgreens, and ChargePoint. Of those, pretty much all of them did something. Let me go through the trades of the day. Palantir. I got into Palantir. Let me go to the 15. I got into Palantir on the put side right around here, I think, right as it started. I took the, which put did I take for Palantir? I took the $26 put around the $27.90 entry and just wrote it down and then sold it down here at $27.25 for 52%, from 31 to 47. So I made 16 bucks there. Beautiful trade. I couldn't have done that trade any better. I mean, literally, if you look right here where I sold it, because I sold it in the first hour of the day, I literally was within 2 cents of the bottom. So I don't think I could have got a better price if I wanted to, because it didn't do anything after that. And then later on in the day, it did bounce up. It technically was a re-entry right here if I wanted to, because this is the ORB. There's a script you can look up for opening range breakout, and this is the baseline. So if it's under the baseline, it's a put territory. Above the baseline, it's call. This is also a good signal for re-entry points potentially. So I could have got in here at 27.78 and then wrote it down again and got maybe another 20-30%. But I was happy with the trade, so I let it go. Palantir was trade number 1. Trade number 2, Cisco. Put Cisco on the 15. I like this daggone flute music. This is real peaceful. I'm definitely gonna be rocking with this all week. Matter of fact, let me go and add that to my don't mind me looking at some real estate. You gotta prepare yourself ahead of time. Let me go and save this. Yeah, I'm rocking with this. Okay, Cisco. I got into Cisco around, what was it? Around here. I got Cisco pretty early. And I got into a $55 put around, no, I think I got in right around here. Yeah, I got in right around, no, I got in here. I got in early, yeah. So I got in around here for the put side, because it was around this point. Cisco was going down, because I got in around this point. Cisco was going down. I think I just got a bad price. I got in at 52 with a $5 stop for 47, and that triggered up here. Wait, no. Yeah. And that triggered right around here. So I got stopped out right here from 52 to 46. So I lost 12% right there. So that was a $6 loss. So right now I'm up 10 on the day. I was watching the opening range on Cisco, because Cisco was one of the few trades that hadn't done a movement of the trades I was watching. So I decided to do a virtual trade, and I marked this line here for a 55 put re-entry from 40 to 42 cent. And that put hit for 40% at the bottom. So I should have took this trade. I was debating between this trade and another trade, and I was debating too long and picked the wrong one. I should have picked this one. I could have picked up another 16 bucks to be up double. But this trade was, I don't think I did anything wrong with this trade. I just didn't watch it for a re-entry, because I could have got my face back with a re-entry. So that's what I did wrong there. Viacom was a monster. Viacom opened right at the put range and just ran, blew through all the call levels, heading towards the top level. I was unable to get Viacom. Viacom was definitely a top dog runner. I think I was looking at the 41 call, and those are up 20%. I think they're up higher than that. Yeah, they're still up about 20%. I think up here they're up about 50%. Matter of fact, I can look at how it played out. Let me look at the... I probably took this one. Look at the 41 call. This is the trade grid for the option on the 41 call. And let's go to the 15 here. So it opened at 50 cents and ran to $1. Yeah, so it went up 100%. Excuse me. So yeah, Viacom was definitely a good runner, and I missed that one. Next up, Boston Scientific. Boston Scientific, I got into a put. I was watching it around here earlier in the day, but it didn't do much. And it was one of the last trades I had that didn't activate, because Viacom already activated. Walgreens already activated, so that's 2 out of 6 done. I had already lost on Cisco and 1 on Palantir, so the only 2 left were Boston Scientific and HP. And I had already took a trade on HP, which I'll go over in a minute. So Boston was the only one left. It was between Boston and Cisco at this point for my round 2 or my final trade of the day. You see right here, I marked an entry, a $43 put from 38 to 40 cents as a virtual. And then I took it for real right around here for 42 cents. I should have took it when I took the virtual one. I should have, because this is a shooting star, which is a bullish, a bearish signal. So this let me know if it breaks under here, I could probably get in, which I was right. I was right, but I got in later. I got in around here, 42 bucks. It went to 43, 44. It went up, about 5-6%. Didn't really do too much. Then it pulled back. And around here, I just got out of it. I just cut the trade right here because the market was looking greener at that point, and I thought it was going to go up. So I cut the trade right there, 42 to 40. So I lost $2, 5%. So now I'm up 8 on the day. And this trade turned out to not be that bad of a trade. I mean, that movement. I don't think the trade really did anything. Let me see, $43 put. Yeah, actually, I didn't have to cut this trade. I didn't. I could have just let the stop loss sit, but I didn't want to lose a trade and get into my winnings because I hadn't won my second trade yet. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get out now and just call it a day. So I cut it early. If I would have held it, I'd probably only be up 50 cents right now because that's where it closed. But who knows? Tomorrow it might gap down all the way down here, and I could have been up 100%. HP was my best trade of the day. Actually, no, Palantir was. HP was my second best trade of the day. So I took a HP call right around the 4-hour entry point. And no, actually no. It was around the It was around the 4-hour entry point. I was looking to get into it right here at the open, and I'm glad I didn't because it died, but it came back and had strength. And then I decided to get in at 2804. Between 2804 and 2018 is where I got into a $29 call for 32 bucks. And HP just climbed on up. It broke 30% here, kept on going, hit up here. I wanted to sell it at 48 for 50%. It had hit 47 and kept dancing for a while. And I didn't like the fact it was dancing. It danced between 45 and 47. Yeah, it danced between 45 and 47. The battleground was 28.50. That was the battleground. And so I was like, you know what? I'm up on the day. It's a good trade. I'm either going to take a 30% or I'll take it here and just miss out on $1 or $2. Because I felt at that point, you know, with the reds picking up, I was like, well, this might turn down. So let me just go and get out of it. So I sold it right here, 32 to 46 or 44%. And then I'm talking about 15 minutes later, literally, I think I sold it right here. So within 30 minutes, it hit 48. And not only that, it hit 56 for 75%, and then went on to hit 64 for 100%. So I should have just held HP. Now, granted, I wouldn't have held it to 100 because I'm doing an auto sale at 50 right now for discipline reasons. So I would have still took the 50%, but I could have held it for the extra $1 or $2. So this is just reiterating myself to be a little more trusting with my trades, give it a little more time. If anything, I could have put a stop at, like, let's say 44, 43, so that I could lock in a 30% win if it went against me. But I was like, let me not miss 20% because I'm trying to get an extra $1 or $2. So that was my logic. So HP was another good trade. Only thing I could have did better is larger size. Because since it was 32, I could have took 2 and still been within my risk range. So I could have took 2 of these for a larger size, and I could have sold one at 50 and then sold one at 100. Because I could have took advantage of both of those. Other than that, can't complain. Good trade. Walgreens was another one that popped. This was the first trade I was watching for the day at the open, but it ran so quick. I mean, this is the first 15 minutes. It ran so quick, it just got away from me. The first 30 minutes of this trade was done. I was looking at the 49 call, I think. No. 48. Oh, was it a 50? No, I was looking at a 50 call. Yeah. I was looking at a 50 call for 30. Yeah. Right here. You see, it was 20. It opened at 29 cents and ran to 52 cents. So it went up over 50%. It went up like 70%, I think. So yeah. Definitely could have played Walgreens. That's only up 10% there. That was a huge drop from 44 to 30. My God. From 11.30, that drop right there, this drop right here, killed that whole option. It basically brought it back down to the entry level at 30 bucks. So right here, it was 29, ran to 52, and then that was it. So yeah, Walgreens was another good trade. And last trade that I actually took was NRZ. I closed out NRZ. I have been holding NRZ for a couple weeks now. I took the trade, I'm going to say 3 weeks ago. And when the market was bloody last week, I missed out on a golden opportunity to add and average down. If you have conviction in your trading, you have a red day that's just just a random red day, add to your position. Get your price lower. Take advantage of the movement. Because I had bought it for 26 bucks, and on that red day it opened at 13. Now I had two options: take the 50% loss, or add to my position to bring my average down to like 60% of where it was at. It would have been, yeah, it would have been at least a 30% drop in my average. If I would have just bought one option for 13 bucks, my average would have brought both my options down to 20 or less. Then I could have sold both of them for 34 for a 70% profit on both. But instead, I just sold one for 34 for a 31% profit. Still good. Still got my 31%. I'm still within my range of 30 to 50% sale range. But I didn't play that right. I mean, I'm glad I took the money, because the break even was 11.26. It broke to 11.32, and then it just kind of started to die off. And it might still have some legs in it. I think it was an $11 call I played. Let's see. So the charts, flexible grid. It went as high as 36 and opened at 24. So it's still up. It's just not all the way up. You see right here on the 20th, it opened at 13. Man, if I would have just bought one, that would have gave me $28 back. If I would have bought two of them, oh my God. I would have bought three. Come on, man. If I would have bought 10, whoa, man. But that's options for you. So I'll definitely fix that going forward. And so that is the trades of the day. I'm up 31 on the day, which is one of my biggest wins in the past couple of weeks. What did I do wrong? What I did wrong was not getting into Cisco for the second round when I marked it, and not holding Boston Scientific long enough, as well as HP long enough. What I did right was everything else. So all in all, it was a very good trading day, and I will definitely take what I learned today and apply for tomorrow. I have a bit of a list to chop down. I figured I'd do this video before I started editing that, because I needed time to upload while I do the watch list. So gonna be making another pick six for tomorrow, and then we will see how that turns out for us. So I thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful evening, and trust the process. And check out this flute music. This is hella peaceful. I mean, for real. Goodbye.